checking out the video today. This is something that's really close to my heart because it's something that I personally dealt with when my mom died. What it's like to be a leader in the community as well as leading different small groups and going through a tragedy yourself and leading other people that are experiencing the same tragedy. So today we're going to hear from Camille, who has been a college leader at the University of Washington campus for 7 years. So check out the interview. Hey everyone, thanks again for checking out the blog today. I'm hanging out here in my living room actually with my friend Camille. So we're just chatting. I should have grabbed the coffee. Sorry.
No worries.
But today we're just talking about college life, college experience, going through a hard time as a community. Camille has been a college worker down at the University of Washington for 7 years now, and she's doing some amazing things. She's walked people through a lot of really challenging times in their life, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. And one incident that she had happen, I guess it was more of a tragedy than an incident, happened about 3 years ago in a young lady's life. And I'm going to go ahead and let you tell them maybe what happened.
Cool. Thanks for having me, Casey. So I do a lot of different work with a lot of different types of people. And this young woman was actually involved in a small group that I led. And there are about 14 girls in that group, and they're all really close, just learning how to be an adult, a young adult, make life decisions, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just going through a really difficult time, and then kind of started pulling back, and I got a call one night that she'd actually committed suicide.
Wow.
Just right after school had started, the beginning of the year.
What is it like getting that phone call? I mean, obviously not good, but someone that you're walking through life with, you're helping them make decisions and all that, and then clearly they make a decision that you would never steer them in that direction. What did that feel like initially?
Well, shocking initially. I think you go through a lot of different processes. My immediate response was to go kind of into crisis action mode because she was a part of the Greek system and had thousands literally of friends. And so there are there's 100 girls in her house, and so I know a lot of them. They're immediately grieving, and no one knew. It was kind of an odd process. No one knew exactly what was going on or what had happened, or if she just had died or she had killed herself at first. And so I think immediately it's just like, how can I help these people and what can I do?
So how did you help? How did you reach out to them? I mean, we're talking about community today. How do you, I know it can be a bonding experience, but also it can tear a community apart.
Yeah.
So
totally.
What did you do, and what was everyone's responses?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was just to be present and to be available. And so as a community, I live right by the university. And so I just opened up my home, contacted every friend I knew, her family, and said, hey, if you ever need a safe place, it's here. And so just the week after, we did a lot of dinners and just hanging out and providing space to really talk about it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people just don't know what to say or don't know. They're going through a wide range of emotions.
Yeah.
What the world tells you is to just shut it off and shut it down.
Yeah.
But you really need a safe place where you can walk through that. So you kind of like put up walls just to like, I'm going to get through this and help other people.
Yeah.
And it definitely took someone coming into my life and giving me the space to grieve and process, because I'd spent 2 months helping other people grieve and process, and I hadn't done that myself. So I think as a leader or helping a community get through that, you need to give yourself the safe space to do that. And that probably means getting away, going through some kind of counseling, you know, getting people around you that are just about you and not about how you can, you know, help them.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I went away for 2 weeks and to really good friends and helped me process through all that kind of stuff. And really helped me come to a point that I realized that you had to get to kind of the darkness of your worst feeling in order to survive and overcome. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think a lot of times we're afraid of the dark feelings, you know, like even like for the young woman that did this to herself, she was having all those feelings. I talked to her about it. I saw her the day before it happened, had lunch, you know, like we I asked her straight out, like, do you need help? Like, are you going to do something? And just straight to my face. No, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. And so when you have that experience and you know you did everything that you can you can to help, it still feels like, man, I failed as a leader a little. I feel like I failed as a leader, but you have to recognize truth in the midst of the lies, that because the lies would come and tell you that it's your fault and you failed, you know. Like, I know working with our family and stuff, that was some of the stuff. Like, why didn't I recognize this? How did I not know this? But the truth is, if you love someone and you welcome them into your life, you probably did all that you can. So it made me be really aware and to take people's thoughts really seriously when they are. So now a lot of people come to me with suicidal thoughts or depression or whatever it might be, just like, how do I deal with these? And I really believe that, you know, there's a God out there that can handle them. And when you trust that, it works out.
So I just want to thank you so much for hanging out with us today and sharing your story, because first of all, I'm just inspired by you that you've gone on after experiencing something like this, and she continues to make a huge difference in so many lives, meeting with young people, meeting with people of all ages, all walks of life, and helping them through different decisions and really doing some great things in people's lives. So for any of you that are out there that are school teachers, social workers, youth leaders, high schoolers that just have friends that are going through things, I just want to encourage you. Sometimes people make decisions that we don't have control over, but you are making a huge difference in people's lives, so don't give up. Don't, you know, if you've had maybe what you see as a failure, just move forward and realize that you are way more successful than your failures. And we're going to chat about this on the blog. Be sure to message me, be sure to comment and get on social media, whatever it is, and we can have a dialogue about this. I just want to encourage you to keep going, push through, and get the help that you need if you need it. So we're going to talk more. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Camille, for sharing. Out of that, I just really wanted to tell all of you, if you're going through something, if you have gone through something, and you feel like you have to be the strong one, I want to just encourage you, it's okay to go to people and say, hey, I need help. It's okay to take time off. It's okay to make sure that you get healthy before you're helping other people. So I just want to encourage you to get in a community. We're going to have a link to the forum, and on the forum, I'm going to share just different ways, different communities that are out there for people that are grieving or going through an addiction or going through any kind of thing. So make sure you go on there, get some resources, as well as comment if you know a good community to be a part of to make sure that you're getting healthy through your circumstance. So thank you so much for checking out the blog today. Make sure to follow, and we will see you next week. Bye.